Alright, the second time I'm recording it because it failed the first time. Let's hopefully not have it break this time. So yeah, I made a bookshelf generator with books, made by me. So I wanted to try and do something for a senior project. So I made a bookshelf generator because we're gonna probably have those in our game. It's gonna have to be updated with better models, better textures, but for now this is what I could do in Unity. Um, and then we can like swap out things later. That's magic of prefabs. So first I will go through the hierarchical stuff. So there's the bookcase generator top, top holder with its top in it, bottom holder same way. Sides have their left side and right side with the object part inside. Back has the bookshelf back, bookcase back. Need to get better with naming. And then shelf parent, which I will get into in a second. Down here I have packages, prefab, scenes, scripts. Scenes is just this scene. Scripts I have 3, which I will get into. Prefabs, I made a prefab of the entire generator. The book, which I will get into, but it's just a square for now. And then shelves, which again, squares. Cubes. So then, let's get into it. I have a lot of buttons, a lot of functionality. So let's just start simply. Width, change its width, change its height. We have control, amount of shelves. I will talk about how I did this. We can randomize dimensions. Turn off back panel because sometimes shelves have that kind of thing. Turn off the frame because, shelves sometimes have that kind of thing. Turn off both because sometimes people just hang shelves on walls. So that. Plus, we have books, so we can generate books. 0 is no books. 1 is full of books. Yeah. So that's book. We can do randomize all, so that will do. Get a good one. I had so many good ones in the previous recording, and now I can't get any. Oh, I'll show you that in a second. All right, so now I randomize all. I got random colors, random amount of shelves. Everything looks nice. But real quick, I want to show this too because I think it's funny. If you turn book amount all the way down, shelves all the way down, you turn these off, invisible bookcase. Okay, cool. Now we're back into it. So you can do all same color, which makes these shelves and the frame and back all the same color. We can do random colors, which makes everything frame and shelves are random. We can do random colored shelves, and we can do random colored frame. Now, we can also do this and say, oh, I like that color for the shelves, then now we can just get a different color, and boom, that looks really nice. Let me change the books around a little bit. So now we have more books, and I say, I really like this. I can also show this hierarchical stuff real quick. So underneath the shelf parent for each shelf, it adds there, then has the object for the shelf, and then the book spawners, and the books underneath, and I can show the hierarchical stuff on the books. Let me find, so yeah, so this book is turned off currently, and that's why there are some that are not there. Also, here's like everything for my canvas. So yeah, say I like this bookshelf. It's a masterpiece. I love it so much. I will click Save Package and Prefab. It'll load some stuff, and here it is. Actually, you can't see that very well, which is perfectly okay because I know that it's there. But also, if I say turn off the back panel, and now this one's even better. Prefab iteration. I didn't know how to do it in Spring, now I do, and it's wonderful. You lose the materials because they're randomly generated all on the same material. I'm not going to create 100 materials each time I make a bookcase. That's just gonna bog down the project. So I feel like for that kind of thing, you could just attach materials again later. But yeah, so there's that, and that's just the prefabs. Waiter and packages, there should be 2 in here, one for each, one for the one with the back, one for the one without the back. The packages take a little bit longer to develop, so I'll show that when they arrive. Did that one, did those, randomized dimensions, randomize all. Ah, yes. So now we have this, and I'm like, gross. That's just too many things that I have to turn off, turn off, turn off, turn off. Boom. One button, you go back to the start. Now you can do whatever you want again. You can randomize that, turn on some shelves. Now I can turn my books on, colored shelves, and there you go. You can save it again if you want, whatever. You can also change the height. Now I can add my books back. Random colors. Another one. Quick, easy bookshelves. Wait. So yeah, so there's that. I showed those. Here's all the things for the canvas. It was a good time. One other thing I want to point out before I forget is that when you click randomize all, it also changes the sliders and the toggles to match the values that it's given, which I think was really, I really want to do that. I like the feeling of it. I'm going to add values next to them in the end, so you can see like, oh, what between 0.25 and 2.5 width do you have? How many shelves do you actually have? What's the percentage of books? Like, I'm gonna add that. Let's see, the packages? Nope, packages aren't here yet. So let's see. We went through that. Let's look at the prefabs. So we can look at the book, which so we have the prefab itself, which starts back here just for spotting reasons. Then we have book length, which this one I haven't gone into yet, but I can like change how long or short the books are. Book height, which I do use. Book width, which I also don't use yet. That's the book object itself, and then the left side, right side, because I was going to have them spawn on top of each other, but then I had to change some stuff around. So that's good. And then shelf, so the shelf and then all the spawners and everything. So shelf's pretty basic. Packages? Nope, not yet. Hopefully by the end of talking about the scripts, the packages will arrive. So let's start with the bookcase generator. I have all the different game objects in here, so I can easily reference them instead of having to do it at start. I have the sliders, and that's mainly for the setting of the value thing, so then like it actually looks really nice. The toggles, same thing, is making it set when I click the randomize all. Shelves num, which I'll get into, and then the colors. So change height and change width are pretty basic. It's just, as I showed, you change the height of it or you change the width. I like the effect the sliders give it. Back bool and frame bool are so you can turn those on and off to give the different types of bookcases, the ones that you hang on the wall, the ones that have no back, the ones that do have a back, that kind of stuff. Shelf of mount slider is, so you destroy the shelves because every time you create shelves, I don't want there to be a ton of shelves, so that's why there's this function, which gets rid of the shelves, and it creates the new ones. And this is the displacement, the distance between pretty much the bottom and the top pivot divided by the value +1. So then it inserts the shelves nicely with equal distance between them. same random color. Again, I'm bad with naming conventions. Same random color has everything be the same random color. So the frame, back, and shelves. Random colors makes everything have random colors. So you can tell one word difference makes a lot. Random colored shelves just does random colored shelves, only the shelves. Random colored frame only does the frame. Randomized dimensions does a random height and random width. And it keeps the shelves and everything along with it. Randomize all gives, in this script I have a randomize all which does the dimensions, the colors, turning on and off the back and frame, so that's what that does. And then here's the reset to set it all back down to basic. Book generator, so I have the same like public things. Reset just sets slider value to 0 because when I do the other reset, it gets rid of the books anyway. So I just wanted to reset the slider value. Randomize books, I put that with the randomize all, so when you click it, it also gives you the books on the shelves. Book gen is pretty much what I do. Well, it's book gen plus destroy books. So this is what I do to generate the books, give them the random heights, give them the random colors on all the shelves, that kind of stuff. Get rid of that extra return. And then destroy books basically is the same thing as the shelves, goes through for all books and gets rid of them. Here's save object. I helped a couple people figure out how to do this too, but I was the main person out of like the 3 of us or whatever. So you take the bookcase generator and you give it, I have a prefab export and a package export. Those are just where I want to export those things to. So then you get the object, you set the file paths, and then I figured this out. This is what I figured out. The generate unique asset path, which is the thing that iterates, so I can have 100 of them without them overriding each other. Did that with the packages too, and this is what that save object button is right there. Let's see, is the package in yet? Yes, okay, cool. So here is the first bookcase, and here is, as I said, the iteration, the second bookcase. They're packaged, all ready to go to, if you want to take it out of this project and put it into another one, automatically set up. And it's pretty much these prefabs, just packaged. So they are a-okay and good to go. And I believe that is everything. So yeah, that is my bookcase generator. Thank you.